Welcome to the channel. My name is Annalisa, and today I've got all sorts of fun things to play with. So, just to let you know, excuse me if I have to cough. Oh my gosh, sorry, I've also got a stupid accent going on. I've just been watching some British YouTubers. Sorry if I have to cough or sneeze or blow my nose during this, because I am sick. And, oh, that's lovely. More there. I'm sorry, I can't stop the talking like that. I freaking love whatever these are. Puffballs? Pom-poms? I think they're called pom-poms. But I've loved these ever since I was a kid. I loved them when I was a kid, but I never got access to them. Never enough for me, anyway. We only had them when we were, like, doing crafts at church or something, then you had to stick them in certain places to make, like, the Christmas craft, or the what's it called, Thanksgiving craft, and you weren't allowed any creativity. Now that I'm grown up, I feel like I can't buy them. I have felt like I can't buy them because they're for kids. They're not real art supplies. But you know what? I could do what I want, because I'm an adult. That's what being an adult means. It doesn't mean not having fun anymore. It means doing whatever you want. It also means having consequences for those things, but there's no consequences to playing with stickers and pom-poms, so I'm gonna do it. And pardon me for how I tweet this out, and then I'll start this. Doopity-doo. Well, I don't know why I tweet, because no one comes from Twitter. No one cares. But that's alright. I like making things. I like making videos. You probably can't hear me over the crackling. I like making videos. And I like doing art, so it's fine. And yes, I'm making a big old mess, because I find it's easier it's more sparking for the creativity when your stuff's all out where you can see it and move it around. But what I'm doing, why I'm doing this, is, besides I want to play with these things, is that tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and I haven't made Valentines for my family yet, so I have to do that. So I've got these things, and I've also got stickers from last year's Valentines. I've got stickers and these foam stickers that I like a lot. This kind of color, this lightish pink, kind of bluey pink, is my favorite color pink, so I'm very happy with that. Where are my last stickers? These stickers. Actually did a couple of things with these. I still didn't use them up, so we've got those too. And then I've already pre-cut my cards for my family members. Oh, let me see if I can find this thing so I can watch full chatties. Also, again, sorry, I'm not likely to be getting a new one anytime soon. Ugh, bother. Ah! Oh gosh. Yo there? Everything alright? My freaking phone just fell off its little stand and went tumbling everywhere. You probably got a view of my room. It's not very nice, but oh, there we go. I had it plugged in, so the cord was pulling on it a little bit, so I'll just unplug it, and if it dies, it'll just be the end of the stream. It's fine. Yes, I need to be able to watch the chat. There it is. Now I can watch the chat, and I have to mute this, because I never remembered to do that before. Where's the freaking volume? Oh, it's not coming out anyway, so it's fine. Okay. Now I can see the chat, and everything's fine. Everything's fine. So, I've got a mother and a sister and a dad who still live in the same house with me. So that's who I'm making cards for, because for me, for my family, my immediate family anyway, Valentine's has always been a family sort of holiday, not just family, but also friends. So, like, I was very into my mum would give, and still does give, all of us kids cards and candy and stuff for Valentine's, and we'd also give it out at our homeschool, what's it called? It's like regular school, but only one day a week. Co-op. So we did the thing where you take the little mini Valentines to school and give them to all your little all the other little students. And we did that, and that was nice. And for as long as I can remember, I've always made Valentines for my family members, so I'm going to do it again. So that's why I like Valentines. If I viewed Valentines as solely a romantic thing, I wouldn't like it very much at all, because I don't have a boyfriend, never have, may never, so it would be very discouraging and feel very left out, but I focus on the platonic love for this holiday, and it makes me happy. Now, see, now's the hard part where I have to make decisions about what kind of art I'm going to do on here, because I have a hard time talking for a live stream and making decisions at the same time. So I've been kind of doing busy work with my hands, poking out little heart holes and shifting things around while I talk, because I have not decided at all what I want to do. Oh wait, yes I have. Yes I have, of course I have. I have an idea already. We're just going to have to see whether it works out or not. Those seem too big and bulky. My idea was I was going to make a heart shape out of puffballs, but those look like they're not going to form into a heart shape very easily. Where's the rest? Yeah, so maybe I'll have to use the mini ones, which I do like very much. Let's put these over there. Boo. These are so cute. I love them so much. Love them. Some of them are extra mini. There's like 4 different sizes. I didn't realize before I opened it this, so there were like 4 different sizes. I thought there were like 2 different sizes. So this is even more fun, but also a bit more chaotic. Oh yeah, that's plenty. So, I'm going to hope that this works, but what I'm going to do is going to use the same glue that I always use for my regular art pieces to put glitter on them, because I'm a huge glitter fiend. And we're going to see if it'll make the pom-pom stick. How this works. So, excuse me, concerning my upload schedule, it's been a bit wacky of late. I wonder if that's gonna work. Let's get a bit more glue. So lately I haven't been uploading. I've been uploading a lot, but I haven't been uploading on my regular days / in with my regular normal schedule, because basically I've been joining in several collabs and challenges that of course require uploading on certain days, which aren't going to be necessarily the days that I would normally upload that content on. So my schedule that I set for myself is that I do one video every week, and every other week one's a book video, and the other week one's a art video, and then do some extra fun, silly videos on the weekends sometimes. But I've been doing extra art videos, and I was thinking I was going to upload my latest video about the, oh, what's her name? The Queen of Hearts on Valentine's Day tomorrow. And so that was going to be my almost Wednesday. But the way the challenge worked was that you had to upload it by the 10th. So I uploaded it on Sunday instead. And so I needed another video for my Wednesday. So that's what I'm doing now. And I've run out of the teeny tiny mini pom-poms. Well, I guess I'm going to use the bigger pom-poms. It's going to look kind of weird, because they're all going to be in a row in this place. Also, the title is Making Art with excuse me, making art with random Valentine craft supplies or something. I just said it 2 minutes ago, but I can't remember. And I'm being quite generous with myself, calling what I'm doing art. I'm making crafts, basically, but I do art videos, so I'm going to call it art, because it's close enough. Now, do I want to fill this with these, make the whole heart fuzzy? Do I? That looks kind of nice. But are there enough of the mini puffballs? Of the secondary mini puffballs to do that? No, there's not. And I'll have to go up a size and it won't look as nice. It'll look really Spartan if I just use those. Oh, maybe I could do... Oh no, they're not sticking. Oh dear. Maybe I could do a bunch of red heart fuzzies in the middle and just have the outline be pink. That could be cool. No, I don't like that. Well, how about if I stick these? Oh, I know. I've got glitter for a reason. I've got 2 types of glitter. I think I want to use this. It's more my favorite colour. The other one's a bit orangey. How does this come off? There we go. This is gonna, this hurts my hand. I need so much glue. So much glue. Hope these stay on. At least until tomorrow. They come off after that, it's not a big deal. My mum has enough of a backlog of cards from me. She doesn't need this one to stay together. Just as long as it has a nice, stay together for the day. That's all we need. There we go. Okay. I got these at Tuesday Morning, which is a favorite store of mine and my mom's. We have a lot of the same taste. It's a... I'm not sure what they're called, but it's a store that gets other stores extra stuff that they've ordered in too much bulk or that they can't sell, or the store's going out of business and they have stuff they couldn't sell off before they went out of business. They sell it to Tuesday Morning, and then Tuesday Morning sells it at a discount, so they get it for a discount because other people couldn't sell it, and then so they can sell it to you cheaper. And we like cheap stuff, and especially if it's something that would normally be worth more, we get it for cheap. We really appreciate that. So we really like Tuesday Morning. And they have a lot of really cute stuff. Like, they have a lot of glitter, they have a lot of craft supplies, they have a lot of scented soaps, and these things that my phone stand is made of, they are book boxes, and they have a lot of book boxes and other boxes that are made out of... Oh no, I spilled. Okay, not that much. A lot of boxes that are made out of stuff like this and that are very pretty. So they have a lot of really pretty stuff. So we really like it. And for cheap. Always nice to get nice things for cheap. So, alright. I'm going to set this one aside to dry. And then I'll decide what to write on it once we see whether any of that sticks. Now, that one's for my mom. Now I'm making one for my little sister. I'm thinking doing some dots here and there dots, like they're little drippy ornaments. Those are a bit big. You won't be able to see much of anything, so let's go with the smaller ones. Oop. Oop, that's a bit too small. Maybe the medium ones. It's a medium one. No, medium. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. I'll need to draw first and then put those on. So what am I going to draw with? Maybe this. Hopefully this isn't too orangey. Excuse me. Oh, I've been sick since Sunday. I've tried to rest a lot, but it hasn't gone away yet. Now, let's see. Do I want to put any stickers? Falling stickers, please. Maybe the little ones. I like the little ones best. I like little tiny things. They're so cute. Let's see. Last year I kind of went all out for doing fancy or artistical Valentines, because I was making sorry about that. I was making a proper video with it, with speeded up recording and all that. But I'm tired. I'm very tired. So my relatives are getting silly and cute Valentines this year. Less fancy art. Oh, hello, Chrissy. Oh, that's so nice of you to tune in. I'm doing pretty well, except for being sick. I am sick, but other than that, I'm doing good. Hopefully, sound is actually coming out of this thing, because it didn't come out of my computer, but I thought that was just because I had my computer muted. There, okay, she's responding. Hey there, Chrissy. She can hear me. Alright. Now, what else am I going to do with this? Do I need more hearts? Yes. Always need more little hearts. Thanks, Chrissy. Yeah, hopefully I'll be better soon. I do feel like I'm on the upswing. I rested a lot on Sunday and Monday, and so hopefully I have felt like I'm getting better. Hopefully that will continue. So I'm just excuse me. I'm just making Valentines for my family. So that's what's going on with all the scattered stickers and pom-poms. This is what I've got from my mum so far. We don't know whether the glue is actually going to work, so I'm waiting for that to dry while I work on my sisters. Oh, you've been sick. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, not my whole family, just me and my sister and my dad have had it. And we're pretty sure that my sister brought it to us first because she works at she's going to school learning how to be a daycare carer, and so she's around kids a lot, so we figure she has the most exposure to germs. So we think she brought it home to us. And now we've got 3 people sick. Fortunately, my mum has escaped it thus far, so she's happy about that. But also, we've been snowed in where I am, so we've had to make trips out in the middle of snowstorms to go and get medicine, decongestant medicine and other stuff that we ran out of, and we keep going through tissue boxes like crazy. And so there's been a couple of days that we would have stayed in, but we really couldn't because we needed sticky supplies. Yeah, kids are terrible with germs. They have no concept of hygiene. Now, this one's from my dad, and I'm not sure what I want to do with his. His favorite color's red. So I'm thinking red things. But other than that, got nothing. Maybe last year I used my paint pens, and they turned out really nice. I could use my paint pens again. I enjoy doing that. Yeah, we've had, I think it's been a 1.5 feet of snow now. I think it's been that much. It's hard to tell because we've had a lot of wind with it, and so we're getting drifts. So some places it's like 2 inches, and some places it's like 3 feet. So it's hard to tell exactly how much it is, but there's been a lot, and it snowed every day since Friday. And Friday and Saturday we got like 5 or 6 inches each day, and then it's been a little less since then, but still a lot. Does that show up? Yes, it does. Oh, I need to shake this. This is going to be a very annoying sound. Fortunately, you don't have to shake them nearly as much after the first time you used them, because the first time I use any of my paint pens, you have to shake them so much. It takes so long, and your arm gets tired. But this one I've used loads of times, and I really like it. Paint pens are some of my favorites because since I work in watercolors a lot, I have a hard time when I decide I want to add some details on at the end when I've already painted. You can't really add light watercolors on top of dark watercolors, or even like mid-tone watercolors. White will not come out. So why won't that come out? So paint pens work really well because they're very opaque, so they can go on over top of watercolors. Oh, it's spring. Yeah, because you're in the UK, aren't you, Chrissy? So you've got the same. It's supposed to be the same seasons as here. Because it's supposed to be spring where I am too, but it's not. I mean, it's late winter in February usually here, but we're at least warming up and starting to get into spring. We certainly don't usually have blizzards in February. Yeah, it's been really interesting learning watercolors and figuring out what works best. I have resorted a lot of the time to using mixed media to add details to my watercolors, but I have also learned a lot of techniques like, what's it called? Negative painting, tape and things to, what's it called? To block out places so that I can have white left over after I've painted in a place. And things like that, and a lot of other techniques that are really fun, like wet and wet and sprinkling and fun things like that, but I'm not an expert yet at all. I've only been using it for about a year. Yeah, you could get a blast of snow in March yet. Yeah, anything could happen. I've heard that they've had a little bit of snow in London, maybe somewhere else in the UK, but like an inch or two. Who was that? Kazgirl. Yeah, Kazgirl is a gamer that I follow, and one of her live streams she was talking about they'd had a bit of snow, but they never get snow like this in the UK. Oh, in Brighton. Okay. Let me see, now what am I gonna do with this? I know, I'll do, put the addressing. Now, a funny thing about me is I learned cursive in the 3rd grade like most Americans do, but I never stopped using it because I thought it looked nice, and also it was way faster to write that way. So now my normal way that I write with my hands, as opposed to, on the computer, is in cursive. I think in the UK they call it handwriting, which confused me because when I went over there and talked to some people, because we call printing also handwriting. Anything you do with your hands that's writing is handwriting, whether it's cursive or not. This is scrapbook paper. My mom scrapbooks, so she has a big collection of scrapbook paper. So whenever I want some for something, I can just go raid her supply. It works very well. Scrapbook paper comes in some very nice pieces. I really like the ones that are smooth like this one is, and they have really smooth colors. Like this is a really nice chocolatey brown. Doesn't want to come out. Granted, I don't usually use my paint pens quite this much. I usually use them for tiny little details. But yeah, she's a good mum. She lets me borrow her art supplies, and we have almost the same size feet and a lot of the same taste in earrings and stuff, so we share each other's earrings and boots too, whenever, because there's no point buying twice as many and wasting all your money when you could just share somebody else's and buy one pair for 2 people. It's very efficient. But yeah, I really love, what's it called? I just said it. Scrapbooking paper, because it comes in so many pretty kinds, and it's really great for other sorts of crafts besides scrapbooking. You can use it for anything. It'd be really cool to do some mixed media art with some of that sometime. emojis. Oh, I'll just scatter them around. Oh, hi, Davy. Nice to have you here. There it is. Oh, well, thank you for coming at all, Davy. That's very nice of you. Yeah, it's a bit late for you guys in the UK, isn't it? It's what, 8 hours forward from us? So it's like, it's 1:50 for me here. It's 10 o'clock for you guys? Yeah. Yeah, I've just gotten done with my morning stuff and I'm just starting into my afternoon. So it's a good time for streaming. But a lot of the artists I follow, yeah, it's 10 o'clock over there. 2200 hours, yeah. Oh, that's sweet of you, Chrissy. 2 people in my live stream, that's a record breaker thus far. I haven't done that many live streams, but it is hard because a lot of the artists I follow and who follow me are in the UK or in Australia or New Zealand, and so finding a time that's good for everybody is very difficult. I was over in the UK for 6 months going to school. So I had to call, I like to call my mum because she's my best friend. So I wanted to call home as much as possible, but it was really hard because I had to call at about, I didn't have free time most of the day because I was in classes. So I had to call really late at night for me to have free time and for her to be not sleeping. Oh yeah, it says 3 are watching. One of them is mine because I've got it going on my mum's computer so that I can watch the chat because my phone is at such a position for filming this that I can't I can't read it. Now am I just gonna go doo-dee-da with these all over? Little ones. Maybe inside the hearts? No. Outside the hearts. Well, thank you, Davy. That's very nice. I'm having fun, and I think it'll make my dad smile when he gets it, so that's what's important. Like I said, last year I did a lot more fancy, swirly, arty stuff for these, but I'm tired this year. I'm just tired. And I love playing with pom-poms and stickers. Now, I need to use some of my other stickers. I've put them off to the side so I could work and I've forgotten they exist. Let me see. I think I'm going to outline my gold in black because I can't see it very well. It's not standing out very much. Where's a black pen? Here we go. Oh yeah, that's going to help a lot. Oh, what subject for drawing and painting? Well, I like to draw people, mostly fantasy people, because I'm also a writer, and I write fantasy, so all the time my head comes up with lots of ideas for people and places that are fantastical. So, and I would like to see my books in movie form, so that so that I can see my characters and everything, but the closest thing that I can get is to draw my characters and to draw my ideas. So I really like to draw fantasy ladies, particularly badass ladies who have their swords or their bows or things like that. I really like to draw them. Yeah, and I also like to do a little bit of fan art, because a lot of my favorite books haven't been made into movies. So in order to see the visuals from the books, I have to draw them myself. Thanks, Chrissy. Yeah, it's really, really nice. I've seen a lot of fantasy art by other people that I really like, and it really inspires me. So that's really nice. This ink isn't coming out very well. I have used this pen a lot. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, that's better. Oh no, that's my phone. Well, it says 15%, so, and I started at 30%, so how long have I been streaming? Half an hour, so I've probably got another half an hour. That will be plenty. I could plug it in, but the last time I had it plugged in, it was too tight, and the plug-in pulled my phone off the stand I've got it on, and it went crackle splat all over my stuff. I love these stickers. I've absolutely banned myself from looking at Valentine until after Valentine's this year, because it goes on such good sale after Valentine's, and I really don't have money to be throwing around, so I need to not buy Valentine's tat until it's cheap. Yes, it does eat my phone. That's why I usually work with it plugged in, but for some reason my plug-in doesn't want to stretch that far today. There, that looks good for the outside of that car, at least until the glue dries. Maybe I'll see about that. Oop! Oh no, I've lost a pom-pom. That's what I was worried would happen. Usually you have to use, what's it called? Hot glue for pom-poms. Those ones are staying though, that's nice. Oh, Chrissy uses a camcorder. Yeah. I am just happen to be technically challenged. I'm not good at hooking up different things to make a live stream go, so I just do it in my phone. But I have been self-teaching myself pretty much everything to do with YouTube, so I may teach myself at some point how to do other types of live streams. Davey uses a C922 streaming webcam. Yeah, a lot of people use webcams for their live streaming. They seem to work fairly well. Now, these are beautiful. I love butterflies. They're so pleasant. My sister, she's 18, but she has, oh, is that supposed to happen? Yeah. She has, ADD, so she's young for her age. She loves bugs, and she loves, fun, silly things. So I think she'll like this. Yeah, a lot of phones have very nice cameras. I've always had fairly cheap phones. But I finally got a smartphone a few years ago, maybe 2 years. And it doesn't have the best camera, but it does have a serviceable one. I'm glad, because I do like doing live streams. Now that looks a bit busy, doesn't it? It's just a bit much. Let's be done with that. Now, back to this one. Let's see if these have stuck at all. Well, they're stuck in a little bit. Okay, that's good. Has it not soaked through? Don't want it to soak through to the other side. My mom especially likes bluey pinks because her favorite color is periwinkle, which is a purpley blue. So she likes things that are bluey. So yeah, it's a very pleasant pink. My favorite pink, I kind of have two favorite pinks because I really like a sort of peachy pink, like these sequins, but I also really like a nice bluey pink like these hearts. So, I don't know. Pink's just my favorite color, and I like all varieties, especially the lighter ones, the more pastel-y ones, but I like all varieties pink. All varieties pink. Any color pink is better than any type of pink, even if it's not my favorite pink, is better than any other color, any good type of other color. How does that mean more sticker? There, that's quite pleasant. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I think that's as much as I can do to the covers. Now I have to write on the inside. And I've had quite a lot of fun playing with my stickers, and so thank you guys so much for joining me. I usually don't have anyone for my live streams, so it's nice. Also kind of nerve-wracking, because usually if I know no one's watching I can just talk about anything. Kind of feel like I have to say something not stupid when you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Davey, and thank you, Chrissy. That's very nice. Alright, see you guys later. Probably in another Chrissy live stream. Alright, bye guys. Oh!